Hey, what's up, man? As I look over this map area, I'll share a screen and share with you. I just tried looking at Zillow and I can't believe pricing there. It just seems insanely high to me. I've heard that because of the hurricanes and the devastation that happened on the island, that it had gotten super cheap, but it's not seeming cheap on Zillow. So maybe share back with me some hyperlinks of where you're shopping and I could give you more specific ideas. But in regards to just map-based location, you fly in right here in San Juan. This is where all the cruise ports come. So that's kind of the popular area you've been. And, you know, obviously anything that's on this little island right here over into about, you know, Coronado, Ocean Park, Palomar, all of this. Here's the airport. Anything from airport out to this peninsula is dope, but I imagine it's expensive. Then kind of right in here, this is Hato. This is kind of like downtown. So this is like pretty city. There's business and banking buildings and all that stuff. I gotta imagine all that's expensive, but it's dope if you could be anywhere right here, as you can see, from Coronado to Old San Juan. It gets dang ghetto, like right in here for some reason, because that's kind of like where the city, that's like the ghetto of the city, Santurce. That was my first area. So anyways, we get into specifics, but my guess is all that's still really expensive. So where could you go like on the whole island? In my experience, traveling from San Juan to Arecibo or over here to Fajardo is usually pretty easy. The next biggest town is Ponce down here. That's like the dry desert area, but it is more populated. But it'd be pretty rural to you, but it's the next most populated area. Caguas is inner town, and Guayama. So anyways, let me break it down for you. As you go to some of these roads, it can get like washed out, rained out. These mountain towns get hard to get to. But I think if you bought something, you'd easily be able to commute from airport all the way to Arecibo or airport all the way to Fajardo. Maybe over here to what's Mayagüez. And so let's start over here. Mayagüez, there's a little town here, I don't think it's on the map, called Rincon. Those are like famous but rural ski bum towns. They're small, but like there are beautiful beaches. Oh, right here, Rincon. There are beautiful beaches and it's like hard to get to and remote, but it's you could probably get there and it's probably a lot cheaper. I lived in Arecibo for like 5 months. A lot of surfers kind of go there too, because that's like an hour less of a drive than getting over here. And it's a little more populated, but it's probably a little more expensive. Definitely cheaper than town. If you go this way, remember we caught a ferry and went out to Vieques, that little island. All of that stuff is out over here. And so anything over here is more like resort. And so it's not necessarily local living, but this is like where like, I don't think there's a St. Regis over here, but this is the area where there's like more big gated community resorts, whereas downtown is more just like town, city, old town, tons of culture. So I would think you could maybe get a deal over here, and really you could buy anywhere from Playa Piñones, this edge, all the way to about the town of Fajardo. And I would bet this area is a lot more affordable and about as easy to get to over here as it is to Arecibo. So if I were you, I'd focus my search kind of on the coast, Arecibo to Fajardo, but not to disregard Ponce over here, which is, again, the hottest, most deserty, dry area of Puerto Rico. but a cool culture town. And or if you wanted to go really remote, look in Rincon and Mayaguez. Let's see, just seeing if there's anything else I should tell you. Yeah, that ought to get you started. Let me know if you have further questions from there. And then if you get onto house specifics, send them my way.